Morning. Alexa, what time is it?
Good morning, Lydia. It's 11:43 a.m.
It's 11:43 a.m. It's morning. I've been doing things this morning. I already did a live video talking about what I'm starting, and I thought I would go ahead and do my 10-minute live booster bounce with you guys today and get that going. I have guys in the back of my yard cutting down a huge tree. Unfortunately, one of them's an oak. They're going to be cutting down two trees. It's not my preference. I don't want them to be cut down, but my neighbor is worried that it's going to fall on his house. So my landlord is cutting down the tree so it doesn't fall on his house. So I'm going to get started, and we're going to talk about what's up in Avantiland. Okay? Let me get my water bottle real quick. So have y'all heard about the 30-30-30? I just learned about it last night. Let me get bouncing so we can knock out my bounce, okay? So Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
Alexa, give me a 10-minute time. Oh, wait, no.
Second timer, 10 minutes.
Alexa, change the 10-minute timer to 5 minutes.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, cancel the 10-minute timer.
10-minute timer canceled.
Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer.
Second timer, 5 minutes, starting now.
Okay, we're all set. Here we go. All right, so it's been a long time since I've videotaped my 10-minute bounce, health bounce, and I had some stuff going on, so I thought I could come on and fill up the 10 minutes with commentary like I used to. If I don't have anything to talk about, I just feel like I don't want to get on and just say nothing. So I try to only get on when I actually have something to share, okay? So late last night, Alexa, stop. That's the 1-minute timer. So if that's all you can do today, it's better than nothing. So get your 1 minute on. So late last night, I was up late and I found this video where this guy that I respect, his nutritional guidance, he was talking about the 30-30-30 rule. I think he was doing a TEDx talk. And he said, within 30 minutes of waking up, you need to eat 30 grams of protein and then do 30 minutes of a light exercise where you can talk while you're doing the exercise, not like running or something difficult, but like a light walk, or like in my case, rebounding or yoga, Pilates, whatever, something where you can still talk so you're not activating your cortisol. And they're basically saying that if you wake up and you have low sugar in your body is going to use the lean muscle to get energy for your workout. And so the idea of eating the protein is to give your body something that it's going to, I guess, rebuild for the night, for rebuilding blocks for your muscles. And then I guess the energy is pulled from the fat cells instead of the lean muscle tissue. That's kind of the concept, okay? I haven't studied it yet. I just learned about it at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I just thought, okay, that's something I can do first thing in the morning, is try that protein concept and then get my light exercise in. I was already doing the light exercise anyway, but if I'm doing it and I have carbs in my system, what he was saying is most people break down their lean muscle when they're doing their exercises, and then you're just building it back up at night. And so you break it down on the rebounder, and then you build it up at night. You break it down on your exercise. Maybe not with the rebounder, but normal exercise. You break it down, you build it up, you break it down, you build it up, and you never catch up. You never get caught up to where you have fat burning mode for your energy stores. So that's what the protein part of the 30-30-30 is. And so I just decided I'm going to try that and see if my body has a reaction. Okay, so right now I ate my protein about an hour ago, and I can tell you that I feel low blood sugar, but that's because my body's so used to burning carbs. And so I'm really curious if this feeling is that my body is using fat for energy, because I haven't eaten any carbs today. There was probably a few carbs in my almond milk that I put in my coffee, and maybe some carbohydrates in the onion that was inside my tuna fish. But other than that, I don't think I have any carbohydrates in me, and I can feel it. I feel sluggish and low energy. So I'm going to monitor how this works. I know that when I specifically remove carbs from my diet like this, like if I go on keto or something, I do get that kind of feeling of hypoglycemia where you feel like you don't have enough carbs. So I got to monitor myself and see how I can do this, but with safety in mind and health in mind. Alexa, 5 more minutes.
5 minutes
Okay, so they were talking about the 30-minute exercise needs to be something really moderate, like kind of what I'm doing, because you don't want to set off your cortisol, but you want to be using your blood sugar, and you want to be using your muscles. And in this case, you know, my calves are being stretched on the rebounder, and so it's pumping the lymphatic system, and it's pumping my circulatory system. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to burn massive calories. So I'm just trying to see if a slight change will create some kind of shift in me, just by changing up the way that I start my morning. So that's hard because I'm not used to eating right off the bat, not within the first 30 minutes of waking up. That's really going to be challenging. And frankly, my body doesn't really want to do that. So I forced myself to have some tuna fish, because the can of tuna fish was like 20 grams of protein just in the can. And my tuna also had some walnuts in it. And what else did it have? Eggs. Had some eggs in it. And of course some onions. And some avocado oil for the oil. So anyway, today is day 1 of doing something different, and that's related to diet. And y'all know that I haven't been willing to do any kind of real shifting around my diet. So I'm kind of curious if this resonates with my body, if we can see changes in my body. So right now I'm kind of like a size 22. And so we'll see where it goes from there. Just with the 6 months I've been, exercising and eating whatever I want, I have shrunk like a size, maybe a size and a half. So we'll see if this, helps. I mean, I know that if I would have been eating better over the last 6 months, am eating low carb, I would have had a bigger change in my physical body, but I wasn't willing to do that. I wanted to kind of test what would happen if I just added 10 minutes of rebounding with a health bounce every day as a consistent practice to get oxygen through my body and through the cells, to the cells. So I think I'm going to start using my treadmill more as well. Now that I kind of have this new 30-30-30 focus. So I'm not going to be recording everything, but I'll be checking in like I do and letting y'all know how on track I am. Today is day 275 that I've been doing my health bounce every day. So, whew, I do feel my metabolism kicking on because I'm warm, and I usually don't get that heated with my health bounce, but today I am. So I feel like it's turning on my metabolism. So that feels different. That's a change in what I'm used to feeling. So we'll see. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're finding your stride and finding what works for you and testing new things. I'm reading a book on my other channel, and last night I read 2 chapters that were amazing. So amazing. One of them was on relationships, and it was so good. I think the author could write a book just on chapter 8. So I'm going to go back and finish the book today. I'm going to be reading chapter 9 and chapter 10, and I have no idea what those chapters are. But I look forward to reading them next. They are on the Oneness Junkie channel. That's my other channel where I talk about personal development and self-development. And there's my buzzer. My 10 minutes is over. I found things to talk about. Alexa, stop. Okay, let's do my 20-second, 40-second thing here. Get my legs warmed up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, slay the day. Woo! Got that done for today. Check that off. Ticking off all the boxes of my day. Got that done? So I have a surprise for y'all. All right, so I think I'm gonna take y'all wanna go for a ride with me? Watch. Woo! We're gonna go sit over here. Boop. My little dog is in the way. Okay, here we come. Boo! All right, so I wanna tell y'all, oh, let me show you the book I was reading. The Power of Now, living in the present moment. And when you have pain in your mind and in your soul, you create pain for others, like by making negative comments on the internet to strangers who are trying to do good. So if you find yourself making negative comments on the internet, you might want to read this book. It can help you heal your pain so you don't have to go create pain for other people. So what I wanted to share with y'all is, as you know, for those of you who follow my channel, I've experienced a lot of death. Yesterday, someone else died in our community, and I've been experiencing a lot of death around me, and I'm feeling very connected to talk more about death and preparing for your transition of yourself or your loved ones, because I feel like people can't talk about death and it's a taboo subject. And so on my Oneness channel, I'm gonna do some videos about handling death. And both people who my mom and my second mom, Robin, who was a very close friend of mine, both of those ladies showed me signs that they were transitioning into another realm before they died. So I didn't know that's what the conversations were, but since they died, after the conversations and the things that they said to me, I'm able to put those pieces together and see that their soul was telling me that they were making their transition, so that when they died, like 2 days later, in the case of my mom, or 5 days later in the case of my mom, based on a conversation we had on a Sunday, and she died on a Thursday. And so I'm going to talk about what are those signposts, what are those signs that you can tell that somebody might be going to the other parts of themselves, maybe going into the other realm across the veil before they actually die. And the only reason really I would think that it's important for us to be aware of this is to spend more time with them, tell them how much they mean to you, express your love and your care and concern for them, feel complete with them, maybe get their situation financially or with their paperwork and their business handled, and start working on that and take it as a priority. But I'm going to tell those two instances that happen within a year of each other what those signposts were, but I'm going to do it on my other channel. I'm not going to do it here. So anyway, I am finishing up today chapter 9 and chapter 10, and then I'll be done with this book. And then the next book I'm reading on that channel is called Conscious Change. So if you're interested in self-development, learning how to get out of your pain and transform your personal pain into patience and triumph and happiness and contentment in life, you'll want to go on that channel, because that's where I talk about those kind of topics that are really important to people who are interested in those topics. And I've had a lot of life experiences that have taught me the things I've learned over the years, and I'm still learning. Like, as long as I'm alive, I'm going to be learning. It's never going to have an ending until I make my own transition. So, and who knows when that's going to be? It could be sooner than later. Who knows? So I'm just sharing what I feel like is important to share. So y'all have a great day, and I hope everybody's doing well. I see a family member. That's funny. Hi. Okay. So, child abduction in Houston, Texas is coming through. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I'm gonna hang it up. All right, guys, my live is over. I'm going over to Oneness channel, and I'm gonna read the final chapters in chapter 9 and 10, and I'll be complete with this book today. All right, guys, see you later. Have a good day.